And welcome back to more of Little Ninja Brothers, where last time we freed the princess, and now what we're gonna do is head over to the fire castle. And right away I'm going to cheat, because I really don't feel like messing around with these enemies. And this is really what you want to have the Dragstar for, is sections like this where you have to go a long way right, and you're likely to get ambushed by a bunch of dangerous enemies. And with that out of the way, let's just get the princess over here, and she'll help us out as promised. And with that, the fire castle is open, so let's head on inside. And this is going to be another big maze. And, let's see, what I need to do is go right. And whenever you see fire like that, do not be alarmed, you don't get hurt from it. And I'm already going the wrong way. None of these fights are going to be RPG ones, they're all going to be action, so at least you don't have to worry about whittling away HP. And gargoyles make a return appearance. And I'm just gonna handle these guys just the same way I did earlier by jumping. So let's just take care of these guys real quick. Cheap, yes. Effective, definitely. And because I did so much grinding for money in the between parts, I ended up leveling up to level 30 now. So I need to head over to the right. And for this next part I gotta go down and left. And besides gargoyles, purple dragons, weasels, and orange ninjas and orange goblins will return in this part. And just like so. And just like I've been doing all series, I really don't want to mess around with a dragon, so I'm gonna run from those every chance I get. That's because dragons are like the one most dangerous enemy in this place. Let's see, let's just keep going here. And, let's see, what I need to do is go up from here. And in through this place. So what I have to do now is go right. And these sections can be really challenging because they are very big. And this is another case where as long as you know where you're going, you'll be okay. And if you don't, well, good luck. Alright, so let's just keep going here. And before we talk with this lovely fellow, let's check our HP. Alright, well, only 8 done, so that should be alright. And here's Devillain that the princess warned us about. And this is going to be an action fight, so right away get out your eagle sword. And what he's going to do is shoot fireballs that home in on you. And what I'm trying to do is just bait them away and then circle. Because if they catch up to you, they can do a ton of damage to you. Those fireballs do a lot of damage, and also if they all surround you, then you can end up getting a ton of damage done to you in no time flat. And let's see, all I just need to do is stay far away from him, get my shots in whenever I can. And I am playing this really defensively, I know, but you know what, frankly, it's just the best way to go. Alright, let's just get out of the way here. And this is what happens when he traps you. Because if he traps you in a corner, then you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. And that's just something that happens in this game. And just like the Minotaur, you can't touch him from underneath, otherwise you get hurt for some odd reason. Then again, this is an NES game. Shit. Let's see, just run away. And, yeah, that's pretty much how this boss fight goes, and it can be really tough if you're not careful. Like this. Alright, better just heal again. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to cheat in the, section going up to the fire castle, because I just did not want to run out of sweet buns. But with that, we defeated Devillain, and we got the 6th bell. So with that, let's just get out of the fire castle. And we're on the other side of the mountain. And with that, I am going to cheat again. And the reason for this is, like I said before in the when I was going to Chatsy, I really don't feel like doing all that over again, so I'm going to cheat. And the reason why is because this is just a really big area. The enemies are actually pretty easy, seeing as how they are enemies you've already seen before. But at the end of the day, you really don't want to take that chance. But with that, here we are in the Ling village. And it says talk to some of the locals here. And we actually did receive a hint earlier that the village of twins was actually going to be pretty important towards saving Chinaland. So it looks like we're in the right place. And this is and that other guy is Moo Man. And note to self, do not piss off any gods. Because that's actually a really crappy fate. And there is a reason that the Yoma clan didn't get in here. And the reason for that is because of how well protected the underground was. And we are gonna get to talk to her pretty soon. But first, let's go in here. And yes, I would. Now, this is gonna be the treasure minigame, and what you have to do, basically, it's like an obstacle course, except that you have to punch the cabbage whenever you see it, and one of them is randomly gonna have the treasure. I mean, it's nothing fancy, it just says treasure. Okay, punch the cabbage. And yeah, this is one that's gonna take a while to do, and the reason for that is it's completely random which one has the treasure, and all I'm doing now is just jumping my way across. Alright, now that we got that, let's just jet to the goal. And don't worry about the other cabbage unless they're in your way. But with that, we should just be able to run and jump to the goal. And this is another mini game that can be difficult sometimes because of the way you change directions in it. And you just have to keep mashing A. But with that, it doesn't really matter if you win or lose. What does matter is that you finish. Now with that, we get the best punch in the game, the Prism Claw. So with that, let's talk to some more locals and see if they know anything else. And we're gonna find that out right now. Because down here is going to be a special place, the Meitong District. And we actually have to go here to finish the game, because that's where we go to find Mount Cone Rum. But we're not ready to go there yet. But we will be pretty soon. And we'll get to talk to her pretty soon too. So in here you get the ability to purchase the best robe in the game, the Sacred Robe. And you can also get the Prism Shield. And I did actually forget to get the Fire Shield, but then again, it doesn't really matter at this point. And that actually would have been a little bit more useful against Devillain, but what are you gonna do? And right here is gonna be the tool shop. And you can find the best amulet in the game as well as the best talisman in the game. I just have to make sure I have enough money here. And I don't. Oh, that's not funny. But regardless, I am going to talk with Mistress Bunko pretty soon. Okay. Well, then again, I didn't know guards to a divine being would ever be playing chess for some reason. Or Chinese checkers. I don't really know. But with that, she gives us the last bell. Then tells us to go to the Shinshin Tower. And we are going to have to do some backtracking, but fortunately it is not that tough. And, let's see, I am going to have to, grind up and get that talisman. So with that, I think I am going to call the video. So, okay, just as soon as you get in the door. That's like, wait, let's talk to these guys first. Okay, just a conversation about what was going on underground. But with that, I am going to call it a video, so join me next time as we head over to the Shinshin Tower, meet Tenjin the Great, and get one step closer towards defeating the Yoma clan and saving Chinaland. I will see you next time.